Good evening, Piyal.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. First of all, very much congratulations for cracking TPSC Combined 3 and getting the revenue inspector. You have ranked third, which is a very good achievement, according to me.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
So, the format of today's discussion will be a candid discussion with you. Before we start off with this toppers talk, I'd like to tell to everyone that you are not part of our batches, but you have taken our request to share your journey with all the aspirants who are basically looking forward to you and
Yes,
looking
sir.
up to you, how you prepared, how you strategized. So,
Yes,
from the team of Tripura Journal, we want to again congratulate you and thank you for participating in this toppers talk.
thank you, sir. Thank
So now I'd like to start off with where from we start off. Can you briefly tell a little bit about yourself?
Yes, sir. So I am Piyal Kanti Ghosh. I
Yes.
am from Kamalpur, in the Dhalai
Okay.
district of Tripura.
Okay.
I have completed my primary schooling over there only. After that, in class 6, I went to Ramakrishna Mission Vidyalaya, where
Okay.
I completed my higher secondary. And
Okay.
after that, sir, I went to Ramanujan College, University of Delhi, where I have graduated from mathematics.
Okay.
And thereafter, sir, I have took 1 year coaching for UPSC in Vajiraman Ravi
Okay.
Institute.
Mm.
Then, sir, I came back to Tripura, and thereafter I've been like appearing for exams.
Okay. So since when you are taking this, which year you are taking this coaching of UPSC?
Sir, in 2021 October, I like finished my graduation, and
Okay.
from 2022 April was like my the session was starting from 2022 April, and it went up to 2023 like May and or May or June, sir.
Okay, okay, fair enough. So when did you categorically decided that you want to come to Tripura for preparing for the state PCS also?
Sir, actually, while preparing for UPSC, like firstly, I thought that maybe I could get a job and then I could like my finances I could expand, and then like I could continue the preparation for UPSC.
Mm.
So I appeared for SSC CGL, sir, first
Mm.
time. Or in 2022, like the vacancy was huge, so I like tried to appear, and I got selected in the prelims also, sir. That
Mm.
time only,
Okay.
and but couldn't clear the mains. So,
Okay.
but I that time I got idea that it's not that tough. I can easily do it. So after that, sir, like I appeared CGL 2 more times. I almost like completed the like prelims every time I qualified. In the mains also, like I missed it by last time I missed it by 1 or 1.5 marks, something like this.
Oh, okay. And then you are simultaneously also preparing for state PCS, right?
Yeah, so this was my first combined exam.
Mm.
Combined 3 was my first TPSC exam only. After that, I have appeared for SI exercise also and combined 4 also.
Okay, fair enough. So now let's talk about your, cracking this journey of combined three. So first of all, we have three stages here. We have prelims, we have mains, we have interview.
Yes, sir.
So was there any categorical preparation for you for prelims, or you are preparing for the SSC CGL that only helped you?
Sir, actually, at the first time, like I was, it was the prelims was in the month of May, I think, in
Yeah.
2025.
Yeah.
So at that time, my final result of SSC CGL 2024 was there, and I couldn't clear it. So I was not in a proper way to like prepare for the prelims.
Mm.
But I like completed my revision in about 15 to 20 days, and then I
Mm.
appeared for the exam just to
Mm.
know that how the level of the exam and this. And
Mm.
luckily, like I got the highest mark also in the prelims. Like it was not like that preparation, sir, but SSC to CGL preparation helped me a lot in uh, clearing this exam, the prelims one.
Okay, okay. So once you have given prelims, you are pretty much confident that you'd be sitting for the mains, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So now let's talk a little bit about the prelims preparation. What is your assessment of the prelims question paper, and how do you think aspirants should tackle it?
Yes, sir. So, sir, like for the first time when I filled the combined one, I like took the previous year question paper. Like this has always been my strategy to like take the see the previous year question paper, like how the
Okay.
question is coming and what are the important topics that they are covering. The question paper, what are they asking? I go through that first,
Mm.
and there I realized, sir, that combined 3 has been a different one from
Mm.
what combined 1 and combined 2 are.
Mm.
And to my profit, the thing was it was getting a bit touch of UPSC one. Like
Yeah.
there were questions which were like conceptual, which was maybe like from for the sir, for all other aspirants maybe it would have been something different, but for me it was like my cup of tea where I
Mm.
could answer, like rather than factual. If this is conceptual, since I was not in a revision time, so
Mm.
I could answer that thing much better. So
Okay.
what I felt, sir, after giving the exam, for me it was like very good. Like my preparation was not that well, but after giving the exam, I just like I got to know that I will score around 75 and something.
Mm.
So like I was happy with the
Oh,
preparation.
okay.
So
Okay.
going through the question paper, sir, I think that like whatever they are asking now, even in the C4 one, sir, which I
Mm.
appeared,
Mm.
like that's completely the standard has upgraded, I think,
Mm.
sir.
Standard is upgraded. That's a fair assessment. And was there any particular area where you thought, like, once we do a sort, like strength, weakness, opportunity, threat, did you find any particular area at the beginning of your preparation of TPSC C3 prelims tough or challenging?
Sir, firstly, I was like I was confident with the maths and reasoning part
Yeah.
because it has always been the strength, and since from the mathematics background also, so I was confident about that.
Mm.
I just go through the formulas and all before the exam,
Mm.
and sir, that like the GS part,
Mm.
and the English part also. English part was good enough, but the GS part, sir, I find it difficult to complete the Tripura one. But
Mm.
if you remember, sir, I think in C3 mains there were even chaos that Tripura regarding Tripura there were very less questions.
Right. Right.
So
Right. Right.
which was the problem for all other aspirants, but it was a good one for
Blessing in
me
disguise for
because
yourself.
yeah. That was the thing, sir, because it was a blessing in disguise for me because at that time I was not that prepared for the Tripura GK one because I was preparing for other exams, so I was
Mm.
not that prepared for the Tripura GK ones.
Now let's come categorically to the mains part. So
Yes.
once you've given your prelims, obviously you'd have thought or understood that most probably you'll be sitting for the mains. At that point of time, what was your idea of preparation?
Sir, firstly, I again, as I've said, that I went through the previous year question papers,
Mm.
and I just got to know like what is the format and
Mm.
what is the word limit and what are the type of questions they're asking.
Mm.
So first, that was my first thing that I
Mm.
should go through it, and I went through C1, C2, and other like the pattern has changed, but
Mm.
I got an idea like what are they asking, what
Mm.
is the need of the question paper.
Mm.
Secondly, sir, I prepared a chunk of topics,
Mm.
which, like even as I said in the group also, sir, which I cross-checked with your ones
Mm.
that whether I'm covering all the topics or not. And if I
Mm.
find some topic that is like you have given, but I have not covered, or the parent topic or the related topic I have not covered, so
Mm.
I used to take away that topic and prepare for that topic also.
Mm. Okay.
So I prepared a chunk of topics, like all of them would be like around 300 words or something like this, which is like the essay
Mm.
limit or some, like if essay comes, then I'm also okay. And if the shorter versions comes, like the 5 marks questions, then I will be able to write. If I prepare for the like long version,
Mm.
I will be able to write the shorter version also. So
Okay.
that's why, sir, I prepared this like around 30 to 40 topics, which I took the help of ChatGPT, which I must mention here
Mm. Mm.
that it had helped me a lot, sir. Like
Mm.
regarding, in fact, up to the interview preparation also, it has helped me a lot.
So, few questions. First of all, is that let's say I'm an aspirant and I'm trying to understand from you. Do you feel the pattern of mains is continuously changing towards dynamic now or UPSC trend?
Yes, sir. Firstly, sir, that because I only appeared for the C3 mains,
Mm.
but I have seen the C1, C2 mains. The paper is the standard of the paper has increased.
Mm.
Definitely, the standard of the paper is increased, and what they're wanting right now,
Mm.
like which is, sir, very I think very needed in the administrative roles also,
Mm.
because they don't want you to mug up the facts. Yes,
Correct.
facts you can remember, but the conceptual and the concept which you have to write or you have to go through, what is your opinion about that? I
Mm.
think they're asking about these things, so
Mm.
that's a lot change and going towards the UPSC trend, I think, sir.
Yeah, that's fair enough. And like few more questions on the mains part. Like, did you follow diligently the word limit for both the English and the GS paper?
Sir, I tried to follow in the sense that, like if like whenever I practice also, like in the like firstly, as I said, I prepare the topics without any word limit. But when I practice the question papers, like the answer writing, I used to like I will try to follow the sir, the word limits, so that whenever I sit in the exam, I don't have to think extra that whether I am following the word limit. I know, like according to my handwriting, what would be the structure or what would be the size of the answer that will complete the word limit, like lump sum word limit 60, 65, whatever, that will complete the answer. So I used to keep that in my mind that this time I have to write up to this only. So in a way, you can say that I have followed the word limit without being my mind attached to it.
Okay, but like you might not have crossed like more 70, 75 words, like
No,
for
no, no,
sure.
no, no, nothing like that, sir. Only like 60 to
60,
65.
65, that range.
Yeah, yes, yes, yes.
And for the English part also, you have tried diligently to be within the word limit.
Within the word limit, yes, sir.
Okay, fair enough. So after giving mains, how confident were you that most probably you'll be getting called for an interview?
Sir, firstly, sir, because I was in the preparation for the exam of SSC CGL and other RRB and TPSC exams and all this. So, like my mains exam was not that up to the mark. Like in the reasoning section, mathematics section, I was confident enough that I will get good marks. But in the writing section, I couldn't complete one or two questions maybe. So I was like I would get the interview call. I was sure about that, but like not sure about making it into the final list, to be honest.
Okay, okay, fair enough. So now that after that you've got called for the interview, and how was your overall interview experience? If you can share a little bit.
It was fantastic, sir. Like I think if I am securing the third rank, that's mostly because of the interview. Though I let you know after the marks come, because my interview was like I was completely satisfied with it.
So how much time it happened? मैंने interview का timing कितना था? Almost.
Sir, actually, sir, like while conversating, I didn't notice the time, but it was around 15 to 20 minutes. And like first thing, as I would like to mention, sir, here, like my name, since my name is a bit odd one, like not the normal one. So I prepared like that they will ask, like I was guessing that they will ask about my name. So I firstly prepared that my name is the name of a tree. So I've prepared the scientific name also and this also. So that's very like when I went to the interview hall and like chairman asked me about my name, that the first question was about my name, and I referred the scientific name also. So it was very like he said himself that it's very impressive that you remember this. And also, sir, the last question was about from today's newspaper, like that day's newspaper only. Since about the election they were asking, and I could answer all the things. So I think, sir, that was like super experience with the interview also.
So for preparing for this interview part of TPSC, what do you think is most necessary? It's you have to go through the obviously you have to go through about your individual resume and all, but like the recent trend wise, do they ask a lot of dynamic questions or mostly from the resume only?
Sir, firstly, they will ask a lot of questions from the resume. Then, secondly, about the post also, sir. Like the revenue inspector and election inspector from both the posts, they've asked me a significant amount of questions. And like sir, as I have said, like that is what we have learned in the UPSC one also. Like we can guide the interview as we want. Like this, so that I was like they asked me about my hobby, so I said chess. So the teacher they wanted to like the interviewer he wanted to talk about the chess, like the recent development in the chess and how Indian chess can grow. And since I'm from Delhi University, they asked me from like how is the education different from Delhi University from India, Tripura University and something like this. So all the questions were on that line only, sir.
So that's very nice. And then, did you really expect rank three of in the merit list?
To be honest, no, sir. I thought that maybe I could get selected, but since my mains was not up to the mark because this was my strength, but I couldn't perform well, so I didn't thought that I would get rank three. But whatever happens, happens for good.
So, as far as I understand, you are one student or aspirant who has not taken any formal coaching for this TPSC exam, isn't it?
Yes, yes, yes. No formal coaching for TPSC.
So I'd like you to highlight little bit that for any aspirant who is actually preparing for TPSC exam, like practical approaches through which he or she can look forward positively towards the exam. What, according to you, should be those approaches?
Sir, firstly, I think I have to know myself, like
Mm,
what I am strong at, what I
mm,
am weak at, what are my weak topics.
mm,
Like I can't take the strategy from any other topper or any other thing. Like
mm.
if they're following this, I have to follow this. No, that's not the way which
Everyone
I
is
think.
different.
Yeah, everyone is different. My level of strategy, like the way I have prepared for maths, some other person may not have the same background or same thing to
Correct.
prepare for maths in the same way.
Correct.
So I think, sir, firstly, for me, I have identified my weak parts wherever
Mm,
I am weak at, and
mm,
I try to work on that.
mm,
Because there is a thing which I even noticed in the groups also, because I was active in the groups. So people think that they don't have to answer everything. For
mm,
sir, I would like to say that in UPSC also we are being taught the same way. In mains, you have to answer everything.
mm,
You can't, even you say that, sir. I have heard you saying that
mm,
you have to answer every questions. Like
mm,
you can't miss a single question.
mm,
So for that, you have to prepare in that way. Even if you don't know that question,
mm.
you should have that understanding, so that you can write the
Little
question
bit
paper.
about it so that you can get
Yeah,
something.
yeah, you can, that's you can get something, because answer, like even leaving the questions, it's a blunder.
Mm,
So that's what I feel, sir. And secondly, I feel, sir, now the competition has increased,
mm,
definitely, and also the question paper level, it has increased. So
mm,
merely mugging up the facts won't do the needful.
mm,
For that, in the mains part, for the answer writing part, we have to practice it regularly.
mm.
Like even for the TCS one, which I think like if the notifications come, I will also appear.
Mm.
So for that, answer writing is must, sir. Like bring up the
Yeah.
topics, write your answer, get it checked in a group, or get it checked
Mm,
by the teacher, or
mm,
whatever sources are available.
mm.
Like answer writing is a must. Practice your speed and the way you write. Like if there is like introduction, main body, and conclusion, you should know like what you should write in introduction if anything comes from that respect.
Okay. Did you use schematic diagrams in your answers?
Yes, sir. For some of the things, I use schematic diagrams, and also, sir, I would like to identify. I'd like to say that when, like in the essay part, also, like I used to underline the
Mm.
important
Yes,
thing that.
yes.
Yes. So, sir, it was the thing like when I used to write the answers, if I think that something magical I know, or something significant fact I know, not
Mm,
magical, something
mm,
significant fact I know, I
mm,
used to show it, and I used to like mark it, underline it. Like if there is something good argument that I am showing, and rest are only the sentence making thing. So I think whatever you know, present it in a good way, and make the like the I what I feel, sir, correct me if I'm wrong, like
mm.
the copy checker is not going to read everything if you don't underline like the best things you know.
Yes, 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 yes. The entire, there is something called as the audio visual feel of a paper, like the visual feel of a paper.
Yes, yes, sir.
That
Yes,
is
sir.
more important, I think, than the overall paper also. Like
Yes,
if
sir.
you are visually very weak in a paper, and if you're like, for example, if I have to give you an example, if you know two questions well, the best out of five questions, and if you're
Mm,
not starting with your best answers,
mm.
then also it might be deplorable, or it might not work out that way, because your
Yes, yes.
first set of answers should be such that that impresses the invigilator.
Yes, sir. That's what I would like to add, sir. Like in the paper two, I think, where like we have to write the GS paper and the mathematics paper.
Mm,
So from home, I equip up my mind that I will go do the mathematics and the reasoning section
mm,
firstly, and I thought, sir, that I will write only the answers, or even do like some calculations only. But when I went to the, like, that's what went wrong in my mains. So that's
mm,
my experience what I'm sharing. Like when I went to the mains exam, I just thought that maybe I should write some lines, like
mm,
some lines in the sense that I was like completely, I'm sure that I wouldn't get less than 38, or out of 40 I
mm.
wouldn't get less than 38 or something, because everything I wrote. So that's the problem. Like I lost some time over there, sir, because
No,
I
but
changed
that
that
is how
strategy at
it
that.
should be. You should do it stepwise, actually.
Yeah, so I at that time I thought that merely writing the answers won't let me do this,
Yes,
but
yes,
since
your strategy was correct. Absolutely. See, 2 marks are given, right?
yes,
And
yes, sir.
if you see the example that is given in the combined syllabus, and previously also we have seen in the TPSC syllabus, they have elaborately asked to give the stepwise calculation. So if you have
Yes,
given stepwise calculation, though it might appear that you might have lost a little bit of time
sometime. Yes,
out
sir.
there,
Yes,
but quants and LR is one part which you will get 100 out of 100 bucks, na?
100 out of 100. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, I think that what do you call it? The opportunity cost of getting 38 out of 40 makes more sense actually.
Like I'm saying in the liberal way only, like 38 is like the lowest they can give, because I have not done a single mistake according to me in the
Mm.
in that paper, like LR and like
Yeah.
logical reasoning and mathematics.
So, Piyal, I mean, I love your clarity. I have heard the entire conversation beautifully. You have uh, described about all of your the entire journey of yours, and I wish you don't stop it here. I heard today that you are preparing for other exams also, or some results are pending.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Already, I have done the RRB and TPC one,
Mm,
which the final result is pending, the graduate one,
mm,
and I'm scoring a good marks over there on also. And also, sir, in the IBACI, I just appeared for the interview,
mm.
and the final result is yet to come.
So I'm very hopeful that you will be cracking a central government job and definitely try for civil services.
Yes, sir. That's the main aim. That's why that's the main aim, to be in the administration, to be in the civil services, and I'm waiting for the notification also. So this is the first time I will be appearing for the TCS one also.
Okay, so all the best to you, and I wish you good luck for your endeavor, and do good in your service. See, getting a job is really hard work. You have crossed a hurdle, but being a good officer in the field, being humble and being having humility with others is another thing altogether.
For
Many
sure, sir.
toppers
For
they
sure.
flop in the same. So I wish you to carry the best of the ethics, moral knowledge, understanding, and empathy for others.
For sure, sir. One thing at the last, sir, I would like to say that your like guidance, like whatever, like it was completely free of cost, firstly, and whatever you have provided in the form of mocks also, like prelims mocks also, I went through it, and I also calculated my score. Maybe I at that time I didn't show it up, but I have gone through everything, and it was very helpful, sir. And you like first thing, that the intention and the honesty with which you are doing it's appreciative, sir. Like
No, I
huge
do
respect, sir.
have paid batches, but at that point of time, I was very busy with SIXIs and TCS because
Yes,
I'm
yes.
running two TCS mains batches.
Mm-hmm.
So, and unfortunately, what happened was that they dragged Combined 3 in such a way that they wanted to finish it within 1.5 months. So, for 1.5 months, I really don't think that if someone has no grasp over mains, it's
Yeah,
very
then
tough
it
for them to get into the group. So what was the immediate thing was to give everybody the suggestions whatever I feel might come. It has
yes,
worked,
sir. Yes,
fortunately or
yes, sir.
unfortunately. But see, a teacher, we as teachers, we can guide each and everyone. We can guide each and everyone in the same pedestal, but to crack it, to grasp the issue, and to get into the merit list is your own 100% effort. And that's what I'm saying. I'm seeing a lot of promise in you, and I wish all the best for you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you so
Okay,
much for
take
having me.
care, buddy.